Bandits take over Nigerian Army armored personnel carrier at Zamfara. Don't disparage the NA. Stop celebrating terrorists, says coalition. Good morning, everyone, and thank you for tuning in and listening to this headline that we got to earn this morning. As our headline for this morning says here that bandits take over Nigerian Army armored personnel carrier at Zamfara State. Don't disparage the NA, the Nigerian Army, and stop celebrating terrorists, says coalition. Well, press release by the Coalition of Civil Society Group Against Terrorism, the Coalition of Civil Society Group Against Terrorism in Nigeria, has urged media regulatory bodies in the country to urgently call to order some media platforms over the incessant false, unpatriotic, and base reportage against the Nigerian Army and its various outgoing operations across the country. Notably, example in the recent propaganda, a fake news in some sections of the media claiming that the Nigerian Army purportedly handed over its armored personnel carrier to some remnants of the terrorist group operating within the Zamfara state axis led by one Bello Truji, whose activities has been highly disregarded by our gallant troop. While the statement itself is highly purported, one is seriously taken aback by the so-called despicable and narrative against the Nigerian Army by some obviously jihadist and compromised media platforms using the platforms to celebrate criminal elements. When military operations suffer a setback, in a press statement issued on Monday, 22nd September 2024 at Ibadan, Oyo State, Comrade Oladimeji Odeyemi and Barrister John Atani, the convener and the secretary of the coalition, said that this dismay and fabricated tales by the distraction of the media without crosses checking from the Nigerian Army authorities about the purported taking over and burning of the armored personnel carriers are part of the sponsored grand plot to tarnish the image of the Nigerian Army and the armed forces within and outside of the country. The publication further smacks of deliberate fabrication and mudsliding against the Nigerian Army and its leadership. The coalition once again commend in totally those platforms who are now purveyors of fake news in the country. These unpatriotic characters behind the confused and army amateur plot against the Nigerian Army and indeed Nigeria have failed to provide any evidence to back up this false narrative or provide any proof that the so-called bandits overpowered our gallant troops to take over an armored personnel carrier, or the propaganda that the Nigerian Army gave the vehicle to the so-called bandits. Or the coalition uses the medium to call out on all Nigerians to always support our gallant troop, while commentary on military operations should be left for the professionals to handle, because military operations should not be reduced to bare parlor gossip. Well, that is all we have for you concerning this headline today this morning, that which says here that bandits take over a Nigerian armored personnel carrier at Zamfara State. Don't disparage the NA and stop celebrating terrorists, says the coalition. Well, of course, you heard it from me this morning, and if you need to subscribe, the best you can do right now is to tap the subscribe button and hit the notification bell. Leave a like on this video to get more updates concerning this in the near future to come. Well, it is the coalition right here, and right now, saying that the bandit take over a Nigerian Army armored personnel carrier in Zamfara State, telling the people that they should not discourage the Nigerian Army and stop celebrating terrorists, because in the very video that is going online right now, the terrorists are seen jubilating, chanting, dancing, because they just acquired a Nigerian armored military vehicle. They just acquired a Nigerian armored military vehicle and are so happy. They were jubilating, and seriously, they were just happy being terrorists. These terrorists have been one of the major problem that the Nigerian army, or the Nigeria as a whole itself is facing. Yes, especially in that particular region in Zamfara State. That group of bandits is led by Bello Truji. Yes, and all his kingsmen, all his fellow kingsmen. And there's some rumors saying that how would this bandit take over a Nigerian armored vehicle that when it is the Nigerian army that give them Jari, it is the Nigerian army that give them. There's some other, like seriously, There are some other rumors saying that it was the Nigerian army that right senses when when they allow the bandits to come and raid them and collect this armored vehicle and still beating these people up. Like I always say every day, it's not easy becoming a Nigerian army. Even as at now, all these terrorists are one of the major problems, and that's why this coalition is telling us we should not disgrace. If we should, first of all, we should not be the one disgracing the Nigerian army. Yes, they took a very big beating, but people will go under the Nigerian army of official X account and be throwing discussion that does not concern anybody. That is why they say that you guys should just look at the news and don't comment. Just look and don't comment. Only those in charge should comment concerning that. Yes, because the Nigerian army, the Nigerian citizens have used this whole Nigerian army problem and situation as a gossip point, especially on X, like what this coalition is telling us. We should not be disgracing them. We're using our own social media platform to be disgracing them. No, we should not be celebrating the terrorists. We should not also be celebrating the terrorists. Instead, we should work side by side with the Nigerian army to stop it, in stopping them. I really hope that all these problems do not last forever. I really hope, and I know that all problems doesn't last forever. As at now, Nigeria is facing insecurity problem. It's not going to last forever. Nothing lasts forever. So what do you guys think? Drop a comment in the comment section. Don't forget to leave a like on this video. Then tap the subscribe button to be great one with the notification bell so that anytime I have a new video, you'll be the first to get notified about it. Once again, thank you for tuning in and have a wonderful day ahead of you.